So just settling into the space that you're in. Being where you are and knowing that you're here. And just checking in to see if we've brought anything into this moment with us. If we've brought things in from the day, things that we were working on, conversations that we've had, things from our to-do list. If we've brought into this moment things that still need to be done. Thoughts about the things that we'll be doing after. And then what about expectations or preferences? Specifically as they relate to this practice, have we brought it with us an expectation of how we want things to be? Expecting to relax, preferring that this is a pleasurable experience. And can we open up to the possibility of just setting all of those things down? Leaving those things behind as we move forward in this practice. Almost like setting them outside of the door as we walk into a new space, into this space. Knowing that those things will be there if we need them when we're finished. It's not to say that these things aren't important, that they don't need to be done or addressed. But not right now. Not here. So noticing where the attention is at. Where is our mind right now? And initially not feeling the need to change that, to redirect it. Let's start with just noticing. Where is this spotlight that we call attention pointed right now? And now that we maybe have a sense of where our attention is, can we meet it there and begin to work it back? And work it back towards our breath. And we're going to ground ourselves in this practice through the breath, using the breath as the anchor, as the place to return to when the mind wanders. And to connect more deeply with the breath. We're going to bring a mindset of curiosity, of investigation to the breath. starting with this breath here, not focusing on the entirety of the breath, but let's just start with the very beginning of this breath. There's a very brief moment where we begin to shift from this state of not breathing or exhaling into inhaling, to breathing in. Can we identify where that moment is? Can we identify not just when it happens, but where it happens? Where in the body do we first feel the inhale? Do we maybe feel it on the edge of the nose, in the mouth, or maybe further in the body, the back of the throat? And now let's move with the breath, be with the breath, into the body. Feeling the breath through the completion of the inhale, through the process of breathing in, bringing oxygen into the body. And now can we work to find the space of transition, of change, both the moment and the place where we can say, this inhale has turned into an exhale. Again, when does that happen? And where does it happen? And what is this moment like? Is it sudden? Is it a slow transition? What more can we know about this moment, this change? And now moving with this breath up through the exhale as we breathe out. And then looking for the tail end of this breath. The moment and the place in the body where the breath ends. And now working to be with each breath through all the stages from the very beginning into the transition and through the end. Each time with the intent of identifying and being with these different stages of the breath. And the willingness to start over. Start over and treat each new breath as a completely new and special experience. Because the truth of it is, it may be almost indistinguishably similar to the prior breath. But you've never actually experienced this breath right here before. And nor will you have the opportunity to be with it again. And this right here, your one chance to be with this breath. And as the mind inevitably wanders, as our attention is pulled away by thoughts, feelings in the body, sounds, noticing this, and gently, without self-criticism or judgment or feeling like we've failed or come up short, just bringing our presence back to this breath right here. With the same willingness and intent to be with it that we started with. And checking in, noticing where our mind is. Coming back if needed. And can we open up to the possibility that right here in this moment, we have everything that we need. Nothing needs to be different. That what's here right now is enough. And sitting and resting in this present moment, in this space, until you hear the final bell, and then being with the bell for as long as you can possibly hear it.